Welcome back to this TradingView series. So far in this course, I've covered the basics of the top ribbon, namely how to change price chart based on financial instrument, how to change the time frame, how to switch between candlestick charts, line charts, Heikin-Ashi charts, Renko charts, how to add indicators, how to edit indicators, how to remove indicators. I've covered the basics of the left sidebar, how to add drawings, how to edit drawings, remove drawings, same with text, and how to use the magnet feature. I've also covered other things along the way, but that's a quick summary of what we've been through. If you've missed any of that, go back to the beginning and watch from part 1. Okay, in this video I'm going to cover the basics of the right sidebar. So we've done the top, the left, we're now moving over to the right, and on the right sidebar we have watch lists and we have alerts, and the alerts feature is what I'm going to do first, and it's a very extensive feature. If you like alerts, you're going to love this on TradingView. With alerts, if we click on the alerts icon, we get the alerts list appear, which is currently blank because I have no alerts on TradingView. Once we have alerts, they will show in a list here. To add an alert, we can click create alert. We can use the add icon. We can click on alert here, or we can right click on the chart and click alert. It doesn't matter which you use, the same box will appear, the create alert box. There is a lot to go through in this box. There is so much I can cover. You'll see that this feature is very extensive. But before we go through that, let me just add an alert very quickly, just to show you that it appears in this list here. So here's our list of alerts. We currently have one. I prefer to right click and click on add alert. The reason being, if you do that, it will fill in some of the information for you on the alert. So Euro US dollar, we want to be alerted when price reaches this level down here. If I right click down here, click add alert, then the price or the value and the symbol is filled in for me. So it saves you a bit of time by right clicking on the actual chart. Now, when it comes to alerts on TradingView, it's not just about price reaching certain levels, which is the most traditional alert. Price reaches a level, you're alerted. On TradingView, there's a lot more to it than that. For example, it's not about price just crossing. However, you can use that feature. It could be that price is less than a specific value, or it's entering a channel or exiting a channel, or it's inside of a channel, or it's moving up, or it could be based on percentages. You can be alerted for so many different reasons. It doesn't even need to be about the price. It can be about the indicators. So if you want to be alerted when the 50 SMA is less than a certain value, you can do that. This is great for oscillator indicators. So if you have an RSI on the screen, you can be alerted when the oscillator, such as the RSI, is above 90 or below 10. It's overbought, it's oversold. With these alerts, let's just add one again down here, Euro US dollar. You can be alerted every time the conditions of the alert are met, or only once, and you can have an expiry time. You can change the message you receive when you're alerted. So if you don't want it to say Euro US dollar crossing a certain price, you could change it to whatever you like. You can also edit how you are notified. So you can be notified in the app. If you have TradingView on your phone or tablets, you can receive an email. You can have the software play a sound if the software is open when the alert is triggered, and there are other options too. You can have multiple of these. So for me, I receive an email, I receive a notification on my phone, and it plays a sound. I have 3 notifications for every alert. So if we now create this alert, you'll see that there are 2 alerts on my list. If we want to edit an alert, then find the alert on the list, go to that edit hexagon icon, click on that, and you can edit any of the information of the alert, any of the variables of the alert. Alternatively, you can go to the alert itself and double click, and you're taken to the same box. To delete alerts, hover over the alert and click the remove button. Alternatively, in the list here, you can click delete to remove the alert. Now, it could be that you don't actually want to delete an alert, you just want to pause it. If that's the case, once you have an alert on TradingView, there is a pause feature, so you can click that pause icon and that alert has disappeared. It's still available, you don't have to reset it, you can just restart it when you're ready and that alert will reappear. So that is alerts, the basics of the alerts anyway. We may be coming back to alerts later on in this series. Next up is watch lists, and watch lists is up here. We click on the watch list icon and we see our watch list. What we have here at the top is the symbols on the list and then an information box at the bottom. You see that information box and the chart changes when we click on items on our watch list. Now, I personally don't like this information chart, it's not useful to me, so what you can do is drag that out of the way and then you can see more of your watch list. To add items to the watch list, click on this add icon here, find the instrument you want to add, such as, let's have a look, let's do Advanced Micro Devices, AMD. If I click add to watch list, that will now show on my watch list. To remove items from your watch list, there is a bin remove icon to the right of each instrument. So you can remove items easily from your watch list. If you have a paid account, you can have multiple watch lists, you can rename them, you can add sections, or using the watch list drop down list up here. Any questions, let me know below and I'll speak to you in the next video.